Maybe you're telling yourself that these recent scares about the GLP-1 drugs like Ozempic, Mounjaro, and others are exaggerated, and the crazy side effects like blindness and heart failure or whatever are extreme outlier cases. But did you know that there are actually a lot of other common side effects that end up stacking up and causing a lot more issues in the long run? Let's talk about those side effects. So you've heard about Ozempic and Mounjaro and Wegovy and a bunch of other GLP-1 drugs. So originally, GLP-1 drugs were developed to help manage diabetes, but now they've branched out to more uses, including most popularly weight loss. So first of all, the way GLP-1 drugs work, in case you guys were wondering, because I had no idea, it's not like you inject yourself with this drug and suddenly your fat just melts away. Not quite. In fact, not at all. What actually ends up happening is it helps to keep the food in your stomach longer so you don't feel as hungry as you normally do. Now, the problem with that, one of the main problems is that because your food stays in your stomach longer, you have a higher chance of developing acid reflux or GERD, which in turn can contribute to acid erosion on your teeth. Now, since the brain doesn't recognize that you're hungry because there's still food in your stomach, your saliva actually slows down production, and it doesn't kick in as it normally does to digest food. So this leaves you with a drier mouth, and dry mouth is directly related to higher risk of cavities and periodontal disease, or basically plaque buildup on your teeth that affects your gums and eventually your bone. Eventually you can lose teeth from it. Periodontal disease is no joke. Now, normally for dry mouth, we dental professionals recommend for patients to take xylitol or xylitol-based products. Xylitol is a sugar alcohol derived from birchwood, and it's a wonderful product to help with stimulating saliva flow and helping to remineralize your teeth and protect them against cavities. In turn, it also helps to prevent plaque buildup, which is directly related to periodontal disease, so kind of kills many birds with one stone. But the problem with recommending xylitol is actually xylitol works very similarly to GLP-1 drugs in terms of slowing down your metabolism and processing your food, so it kind of helps to keep food in your stomach longer. So when you use the two together, there's question of concern. The reason I say question of concern is because GLP-1 drugs are so new as a weight loss treatment that there hasn't really been much light shed on the idea of, incorporating xylitol with GLP-1 drugs, how they interact together, how dangerous it is to actually stack the two together. The best information I found out there right now is just to be cautious and monitor how things go for you when you're using the two together. So basically, if you're using a GLP-1 drug and you want to counteract the dry mouth, maybe looking into xylitol is a good idea, but exercise caution. Now, a few other common side effects when using GLP-1 drugs also include aphthous ulcers or canker sores, as well as candida infection, and changed sense of taste. Again, these are all kind of tied with having a dry mouth. Cannot stress this enough. Dry mouth is super detrimental to your oral health because it contributes to most common disease pathways in the mouth, including cavities and periodontal disease. Now, a possible benefit to using GLP-1 drugs, aside from the weight loss, is actually it can help decrease inflammation. So if you are struggling with periodontal disease, there have been some preliminary studies showing that it can help decrease that inflammation and help you see better results with treating periodontal disease. For example, if you are going to the dentist and you have perio and you're getting deep cleanings and all this stuff, if you're also using GLP-1 drugs, you may possibly see better results and better outcomes with your perio treatment because you're using the two together. Now, I would love to hear your guys' experience. So if you use GLP-1 drugs or have done your own research as well, please comment below. Maybe share some side effects that you've noticed, or just share your general overall experience with GLP-1 drugs, what you have found that works for you if you do experience dry mouth. Anything and everything. I would love to kind of start a conversation about this because it is a rising popular topic. Otherwise, don't forget to check out some helpful links in the description below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.